right, so let me just check to see if this microphone is really on. Okay, I think it's on, so hopefully the sound picks up better now. But I'm home and now it's time to like unpack for my trip. I already started most of it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and finish out here on camera just because, why not? So my trip, really, as I'm getting unpacked and stuff, let's just talk about my whole entire experience. When I went, I was actually going with Frontier. So Frontier was the initial starting point of my whole trip. From Frontier, I went ahead and I made sure to get every detail I could about the little trip or whatever, but Frontier, I don't know what it was, but they decided to just change my flight gate, not send out no real notification, and then just have me just in the place just looking crazy. Really had to go find somebody, ask questions, and had called customer service or whatever, and that shit was just ridiculous. My receipts and stuff here still, on most of them. Child, I done went on. My friend had to help me with getting another flight. I had to really figure out how I'm going to get back home and all that good stuff. We ended up getting, but when we finally got the flight and stuff, I had a connecting flight instead of my time at Planet 13, the little place at Days where they sell infused drinks and stuff and actual pre-rolls and whatever. That was really cool. And then I got this at my homegirl's hotel before we switched hotels. So these are my main souvenirs from actual Vegas. And I think, and of course, they was giving out the JetBlue stuff on the way back. So I rode Frontier over there and then JetBlue back. So I would rather support JetBlue than Frontier because of my experience, honestly. When I got to the place, I was like, where is the plane? Did it leave already? They was like, oh, it did because it was at 54. Turns out my gate wasn't at 54, it was at 84. They like, what? They gave me the wrong gate, or they switched the gate. This is the second time. What's up? I will say though, the trip was kind of nice because I got to find a new experience and all that good stuff. But unfortunate, by the time I got there, like my homegirl, she got there first, but she had a couple of days, and during the time she was there, she got an allergic reaction. So I was worried about her most of the time I was there and didn't really get to do much. I'm not blaming her. I'm just like, damn, this is so unfortunate. What's up? I'm good. I always like to take that little soap.
Yeah, this thing ended up getting wet and set out here.
I was too tired to bring it back in. I'm sorry. But I could wait for it to dry and then I could bring it in.
You don't want to leave it out here if it keeps raining. You want to move it somewhere where it's covered.
I'm about to come outside there in a few. All right. Have a nice day. I forgot to bring that damn bed thing inside, but I'm going to do it later. So much stuff I had to do. I just had to figure it all out. I had to figure it all out myself. All right, I do have an interview. I don't even know what this job is. I don't even know. Right now, I don't even know. But, let's see. Oh, shoot. On Wednesday, we're going to see how Wednesday turns out. Not confident, but it is what it is. So when we got there on the plane, we had got these complimentary things on JetBlue, not Frontier, but on the way back, Frontier gave us complimentary headphones. So I'm liking that. I like JetBlue way more because they also have free snacks and drinks. So that's where Frontier had lost me, because they want you to spend more money after they done fucked you over a little bit at the gates and shit. Lord, and then since I had missed my flight because they didn't notify me, which was an even more frustrating time, I didn't even get to wear half of the outfits I got. I didn't even... Anyways, I didn't even get to wear half the outfits I done bought, which feels like a waste. Honestly, I wish I could get paid back half or all the money I paid for to be on this trip, and then it just goes sideways like this. It really felt like, it was really like the odds were against me, not in my favor type shit, whatever. This experience, we was on standby on Frontier. on JetBlue, so we was on standby and we got closer to the front. One thing though, I did pack to have a good time, so I had bought 2 types of bags just to switch it up. If y'all had seen my Ross haul, you would know these are the shoes that I wore, the ones that I bought at Ross. And I wore these coming back because at least I wanted to wear something cute from my purchase. Didn't get to wear no shorts or out there. None of my sleeping clothes gotta be worn. Well, actually, I did wear a shirt and bottom for my sleeping clothes, but that was it. I brought this bag initially, but it ended up being my dirty clothes bag, which I'm going to be washing. I got all these outfits in my damn bag. Did not even get to wear. A couple of them I didn't really know if I could, but I'm really sad about these because I didn't even get to wear these. Oh well, I got me a new pair of shoes now, so well, whatever. This was a big bag. Again, I really felt like my trip could have gone a lot better, but at the same time, people get allergic reactions and shit. But whatever their hookah was, I don't know what hookah lounge they went to. She didn't tell me the name, but whatever hookah lounge that is, they was probably busy. Hell of people using hookahs, and then she comes in and uses the hookah and gets this allergic reaction. She had to go get 3 medications, the shot, all that good stuff. I was like, what the fuck? This was, I don't even know. But I'm gonna probably do a story time with her. I don't know when, whatever, but I'll be planning out a better trip next time. I really felt like I was robbed of a trip. I did actually got to wear just one single outfit that was packed in my actual bag. Well, never mind, 2 outfits that was packed away in my bag and I got to wear them, but it's not the same. All the outfits that I put together, literally, I could cry. All the outfits I put together, and then all these outfits, none. Only a fateful maybe 4 outfits that I packed for the trip and took with me for the trip got worn. And it was 6-10 outfits in there. Technically, I want to say maybe 7-ish because I had 2 bodysuits or whatever, but it's whatever. I'm just, you live and you learn. So my next trip that I really want to take is either Chicago, San Francisco, or a really crazy one might be China. I don't know. We're not going to go there, but close to China would be Chicago. So again, Chicago, San Francisco, or this one train that I was looking at the videos for that goes through all 52 continents and stuff on a single train. I'm thinking about I want to do that, or I might just want to take a little day trip to Miami. I don't know yet. I just need to recover from this trip first. I did get to go to Planet 13, and I think I'll be doing my review on that soon because it was a really nice place. This place called Days, like I said, they sell the infused drinks and stuff. If you're going there and you see the little telephone booth, wait for the person who sits at the table to come and be like, hey, what's up, blah, how many people are you in your party, blah. Let her check you in so you can go through the phone booth and get to Days. It's so amazing. I was like, this is so cool. And they had packages and stuff. Like, I did this one where it was the haha soda and it was basically infused. So I had the haha soda and then a pre-roll, which was not too bad, honestly. If I was more prepared, I would have caked that. I would have ordered so much more. I would have been lying out that bitch. But the thing is, I was really fucked up over the trip because I was not at my destination. I'm trying to make time fly. I'm just picking up shit I'm not supposed to pick up at the airport when I should be saving it for the strip. Didn't even get to go to either one of the strips either because I don't want to leave my friend, but at the same time, going back and forth, being lost on your first trip to Vegas is so crazy to me. But I did like the flight up, even though it was trash with Frontier. Being solo in the airport is not bad. I was making it worse than it was initially. But honestly, when I thought about it, go through all my memories, honestly, it's not hard to find check-in counter, TSA, get through the little rail thing to get you to the next gate, whatever. And then You wait at your assigned place, you check to make sure you're at the right place, which now I'm thinking about, I should have just checked right when I got there which gate was Las Vegas. I was just going by the ticket information that I got from my friend, but then time was going, I was like, is it delayed? Is this the bus where they don't make announcements about things being delayed, or they make an announcement because it's being delayed? I'm thinking I'm going to get a notification because this is an airport, an established, and people need to be notified. Yes, you have the app, but what if somebody's phone died just when they're checking? That's why you need to make the announcements, Frontier. Really? Frontier fell off the ball. And then I don't know if they would have took cash if I had it, but they wanted y'all to pay for all the drinks and the snacks that you were going to get. I was not with that. So that's why when I flew with JetBlue, baby, even though I was on standby, I flew with JetBlue, and I walked past the priority and mint section. Oh my gosh, if y'all walked past the priority and mint section, that front first class section right there, baby, that could have been me. Watch, on my next solo journey or whatever, that could be me. You could be walking past me in the mint priority first class whatever section on JetBlue, and y'all gonna be jealous. But let me stop. Right now, I'm just gonna go through all of my clean clothes that I got from my trip and just wash all my dirty laundry that I didn't get to wash before I left, which probably precursored my trip there. Always makes sense to clean up before, and I was planning to do that. It's just all the stuff and all the things to prepare for this trip had me stressed out so much I couldn't really think. So my clothes ended up just staying right there. But we're gonna clean up now. Honestly, I've been trying to get through all of the footage and videos. It's not that much days, but it is still a lot of footage because I did want to make a rounded out type of video for y'all. I'm still working with limited space on my camera and stuff, so I'm not trying to make the video super duper long. But if y'all do videos that's maybe longer than 10 or 15 minutes or so, let me know. With my next trip, I could probably do more. But realistically, I do want to do more vlogs and stuff. So I know the fair is coming up, so I'll probably be going out to the fair and vlogging that. But I don't know if I'm going to have me a date or whatever, because I didn't really get to do shit on Valentine's Day. Let's not go into it, but I didn't get to do shit on Valentine's Day except for just being I was at Planet 13 on Valentine's Day. Not really, but technically I just took a trip that didn't go so well for my Valentine's, but again, this trip needs to be redone. Ain't no question, none of that. This trip needs to be redone ASAP, pronto, all of that. And then once it comes down to where I'm going, honestly, keep my mouth shut, because the energy also surrounding that trip was also off. My cousin made me feel weird about taking a trip when she got going on with her situation, and then everything else. It's like they laid off some people at work. That energy was shit. It's just weird, and it's getting weirder. So we already know what time it is. Financially, we want to be more secure. We are bulldozing through all financial roadblocks and insecurities, and we're making that money. I don't care how little sleep I have to get. I don't care. It don't matter to me, because I make that money, and I used to work 2 jobs quite regularly, and I could do that shit. It was just the shit that I was going through at the time when I was living with a hoe. She didn't let me be great, so I'm gonna be new time, new beginning. I was about the bag. I could still be about the bag now, and I know more, so I could do more. So with that being said, I got trips planned. Y'all coming with me? Y'all gonna be my travel buddy? Listen, travel buddy, we gonna be out here doing things, non-solo, with a boo, with a friend, in a group, by myself. This Gemini is gonna fly. We're gonna fly. We're gonna take the train. We're gonna take a boat. Ooh, speaking of boats, cruise like this Virgin Voyage, I want to try that next, probably. So I'm gonna look into tickets, even if I have to go on a solo cruise, baby, because I was looking into those too. Hoes really think I'm like, once you show me something once, whether it be incorrect or is correct, I'll look up the right way, and then once I find the time and the courage and all that other good stuff to make up a good trip. Whether I'm going with somebody else or not, I'm going. It's something I'ma do for me. So that being said, enjoy the videos. They are slowly coming out. Also, I like my bag. This is another thing I got at the damn airport. Something I probably shouldn't have, but it's whatever. I like that I got this because now this is going to be my travel bag, my carry-on travel bag for the year. And the way I had put my purses and stuff in there and my toiletries and all that good stuff, I will figure out a way to carry this bag everywhere. And if I get me another bag in another place that looks like this, but says, because I seen one in Las Vegas that said Las Vegas, I might collect these bags. I might start collecting bags, but we gotta be careful. Turn into a collector and I won't be able to collect anymore.